Journal entry number 1. The day we departed from Russia was horrible. I could not feel my legs. We walked for 2 months and slept by the side of the road as dune buggies and carriages rode by. Horses pooped on the other side of the road and ruined our sense of smell. Then we got to our first checkpoint. 1 out of 5, said Mom. 1,000 more miles to go. So close to the second checkpoint. So close to the second one, our legs have felt like they're broken, and then we finally reached checkpoint number 2. We decided to take a break before we left again. Break time over. Now back to our journey all across Russia. Was horrible, but now we had to walk in a horrible storm. Trees were shaking, wind was howling, and the worst part of all, we had to follow it. We had to follow it all across Russia to the water. That you say there, that's Ellis Island. That's where we're trying to go. After miles and miles of wet rain and cold wind on the ground, freezing me as we went on, it could only be magic spouting out of the ground or the air. The storm cleared. We were at the 4th checkpoint. We all celebrated. A quarter left to go. We made it to the 5th checkpoint and found that we had another ride to go on a boat all the way to Ellis Island. And we're there. 2. The journey overseas was horrible. We were squished together. We couldn't move. Finally, we made it to Ellis Island. But then we found out it wasn't Ellis Island. It was just for the first class to get off because their first class they paid more, so they already got checked on the boat. And then we had to get off the boat with first class just to move up a dock and get on a different boat, a ferry. So we were even more squished, everybody that wasn't first class. Nothing, absolutely nothing. For 12 hours straight, we just sat there super squished. Nothing else happened. So now, but yeah, 3 more minutes before we arrive, said Mom. So I counted down from 3. So went 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute. We're finally here at Ellis Island. Took our first step in journal entry number 3. The day we arrived at America was horrible. We got asked millions of questions, like, did you have any money? Yes, we did. Did you have a criminal record? No, we don't have a criminal record. And the last one that I'm saying, are you sick? My little brother had gotten seasick from the ship, and so was Mom. Achoo, said Mom. So it took 2 more years. Okay, fine. Actually, it took 2 more hours. Journal entry number 4. The first thing we did at Elliot Island was, like I said earlier, we got asked millions of questions. The last one, like I said earlier, was, were you sick? Time for doctor and nurse inspections. The doctor checked every part of my eyeball, my ears, my lungs, my eye. He poked my eye around with a sharp tool. Looked like a weapon almost. It hurt. He moved my eye around, up, down, left, right. It hurt. And he moved it, honestly, in pretty much any way that you could imagine. Ugh. It was not a good idea to say yes. Journal entry number 5. After that, we accidentally walked outside, but we were supposed to stay inside. We went back inside. We had to get asked millions and millions of questions again, just because they didn't remember us. That means we had to get our eye moved around again and again and again. It hurt. Took days, well, it only took 2 hours, but still forever. wish we were done. Journal entry number 6. The doctor examined us. He examined every last part of my body. Again, my eyeball, my ears, my lungs. Poking my eyeball with the sharp tool. Like I said earlier, it was like a hook. It was almost, okay, guys? It was almost like a weapon, okay? Like I said earlier. Again and again and again, same stuff started happening. He hurt my eye. He moved it up, down, left, and right. And like I said, pretty much every way you can imagine. It was probably one of the most painful things I've ever done in my life. I don't like it anymore. I just don't, okay? I don't want it to happen again. I just wish we were home already, so I don't have to deal with all this. That'd be great if I didn't have to deal with all this, but... So, yeah. We're finally able to walk outside, because he said that we're good to go. So, hope we make it out of Ellis before the ferry leaves. This is journal entry number 7. After seeing the doctor, my little brother and I cried, and continued crying, but I held it in. Though he was not the only one. There were a bunch of younger kids crying. And there were a lot. After when was done happening, we still heard when. But what really sucked was it was someone else's kid right behind me, and the tears and the dirt were mixing and turning into mud, and it fell right on top of my head, right on top of my shirt, right on top of pretty much everything. I didn't like it one bit. They lowered him just a little bit, and then he farted. Island and go to America, noticing that we didn't miss the boat, and live there. We will do whatever we want, because it's a free country, a dream country, where anything's possible. Everything's possible, unless it's not done. That's what I learned in Ellis Island and so far in America. All that matters is you. You need to believe in yourself to make the world happy, to make the world a better place to live in.